When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome. Thanks for getting your pod on. Thanks for telling a friend. We're taping this on 7-Eleven Day. New 7-Eleven up the street.
Oh, no kidding.
Far from where we sit.
Oh,
Anybody
wow.
get their free Slurpee today? It's National Slurpee Day. Did you get your Slurpee?
No, I'm on day 2 of keto.
I don't think I've ever... You're on day 2 of keto.
That's why you look pissed.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Chef Kevin over here
Well,
making
Chef
the brand
Kevin,
new
by the way-
the brand new menu for BTB. Yeah, you'll have a day's amount of calories in one meal.
Now, hang on a second, though. Kevin did something that he doesn't even know he did. Kevin attached that menu to a document that went out for a package that you were doing for a client. Do you even know?
What package did I do for a client?
Apparently, somebody was in here today, and they said they got a message. Hey, that guy Kevin that you do the podcast with sent a document attached to a package that he did for somebody. They had it. It was that thing from last night. Did you type it out?
Yeah, it was typed out when I put it in here.
Yeah, it got attached to something, some work-related thing for you.
Have you ever gotten a mistaken
I haven't
email?
sent any emails, so that's hard to believe, but okay. I mean, you saw it, so I must have. but-
No, I didn't see it. They read it to me. It was Stephanie. Stephanie Ide was in here taping a thing. She got something from a friend who said, hey, that guy Kevin you do the podcast with attached a personal document to a package or something he did. It was the menu and recipes. That's all she said. And I go, it must have been the Billified suggestions that you had for the BTB menu, and it went out to this client.
Oh, all right. Well, good for them.
Hershey's Kiss sandwiches.
They got different menu items.
Don't get upset. I just said, I go, well, the guy had, I was blown away by Kevin's imagination when it came to food. That's why I asked if he cooked or anything.
And between that yesterday and the foot discussion or the shoe discussion,
Yes.
it immediately brought me back to Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Oh, yeah, Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Jones Barbecue and Foot
I'm
Massage.
going to have to find that.
Yeah.
I will have to find
And
that.
the premise
Dig
of
it
this
up.
was they give you a foot massage, or if you wanted something deep fried or barbecued,
Yeah.
just bring it in.
Yeah.
Anything.
Anything.
And they'll deep fry it
Yeah,
for
they
you.
deep fry it.
Yeah.
It was
Kevin
very-
would be perfect for
it
you.
was very funny.
But have you ever
I'm not a deep fry guy.
I am such a fan of this bologna idea, though.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Billified.
And by the way, I don't think that there's that many calories in that. Well, probably.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The
Here's-
FDA
wait,
will
here's the
tell
thing.
you
If
like
you-
what a
Dr.
serving looks
Grill
like.
over here will
All
tell
right.
you.
No, trust me.
I'll tell you what.
My dad once told me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
If
right. My dad died, Kevin.
If I do,
Thanks.
yeah,
Thanks for the reminder.
Bologna
No,
sandwich?
Probably.
too soon. How many years has it been?
For 16 years, Kevin.
Okay, there you go.
His death is old enough to get a driver's
Was
license.
it like Mama Cassidy died of bologna sandwich?
Cancer, Kevin.
I
Jeez.
would want a suggestion I have if they were to fry the entire sandwich.
Yeah.
I want them to coat the bread in mayonnaise on the outside. That's how I make my grilled cheese sandwiches, and the difference is amazing. It's
sure it
so
is.
good. It's so good.
It's a restaurant, not a carnival.
What are you talking about? You had mayonnaise. Throw a little mayonnaise on there.
There's aioli on there. Can they do it in the
Well,
aioli instead?
That's true. You could do aioli.
Areola?
Yeah.
Aioli. Oh, okay.
Aioli.
Yeah, but like you talk about the email. Have you ever gotten an email from somebody you shouldn't have gotten?
Yes.
I got one
Yes,
about
I
a
have.
guy like talking about his affair.
I got Why?
Bill got fired twice by an email he wasn't supposed to get.
Did I? No. I don't know. I got
Take a shot.
I got everybody's salary. Everybody's salary at CBS
wow.
Radio.
Well, you did tell me this.
Yes, I did. There was a general manager, and his name was Kevin. Not the one everybody knows. Not that Kevin.
Murphy?
Yes, that was the guy.
Okay.
And they wanted me to be program director. And I said no. I go, why don't you ask Dave Kane to be program director? And they came to me and go, nah, He's like, we really think you. They have been trying to get me to go into management my entire fucking radio career. It's only now, like when I can control stuff. I am so fucking happy to be. I have my hands in more projects right now. There's more stuff. Like today I had all kinds of meetings and things. There's so many things going on that I go, yeah, I see why I could have done all this other stuff in radio. I just never wanted to. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't have to sit in these inane meetings and listen to these fucking morons. And I'm telling you, I haven't met the radio person that I have walked away from and gone, they're brilliant. haven't met that person. Not one, not ever in my life did I ever walk away and go, and when I say radio people, I don't mean like necessarily on-air talent.
Yeah.
Because there's on-air talent that I don't think are radio people. They're comics. They're something else. That would be my definition.
They just happen to be on the radio.
Yes, but most of this would be mostly people in the management side of the business. I haven't met one that I've walked away and gone, brilliant. One or two, but that's about where it ends. But I don't know.
The salaries.
No, the salaries.
You felt people's salaries.
I saw that was what it was.
One of those companies that you and I worked for once gave an ex-girlfriend of mine her contract in one of those manila envelopes or whatever that color is, right? Yeah. She opens it up. And it's not for her. It was for a morning show host at that station. And she's like, oh, that's all this guy makes?
Oh,
he had to take a pay cut. And a big pay cut. Yeah. And she's like, hey, you gave me so-and-so's contract. Oh, sorry about that. She goes, I'll be happy to sign it and take that.
They're sloppy. They were sloppy with stuff. They just were. And that's more who I'm referring to when I say this stuff, because I'm sure somebody somewhere is going to be like, oh, is he talking about me? No, it doesn't matter.
But the email that I got was from my first stop in radio. Yeah. And this guy was an avid fan of the sports show that Brad Davies and I did. And he accidentally sent me a letter he was writing to his mistress. And I'm reading it, and it's like lengthy. Like they had been going back and forth. And he goes, hey, buddy, I don't mean to go all cloak and dagger, but did you get that email that I sent you? And I didn't even notice it. So I'm looking back, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I did. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I deleted it. There was some sordid details in that thing.
Today is also Amazon Prime Day, and tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
We have become a country of consumerism like never before. And I'm sure I'd love to jump on Amazon Prime Day, and there's things that I go, oh, I could use this. And then you ever go into like your closet and go,
I don't need it.
Oh, shit, I forgot I had it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, or it's amazing. You go around, you see garage sales and shit. We're buying other people's shit.
Right.
We're selling shit. You could probably find a used version of whatever it is.
I think I have a theory on that.
What's
it makes every day Christmas. You look forward to it.
Well,
of
course you do.
Of
course you do. You're excited. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's something to look forward to.
They have made Christmas a 365-day-a-year event.
No, it's nice. I mean, you look forward to it. Ooh, something's coming. It does maybe change your mood, make you feel nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Vitamins.
Except for the fact that I saw a TikTok rant from your boy Dave Ramsey.
Okay.
Talking about how, you can never borrow money and credit cards.
That's his whole thing. He's like, you don't borrow money.
He's not necessarily wrong. Yeah. And he's talking about you don't borrow to even invest in yourself. You need to, I haven't met the person who got rich doing whatever. Millionaires who've done this.
Yeah, you don't get rich on credit cards
it's an
or
interesting
earning points.
Thing, but when he's saying like 77% of the country, and it may even be higher than that, I don't know, has debt that they can't handle.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
He dug his way out of $1 million in debt, I believe, twice.
Twice?
He went bankrupt twice, and he found out the way, which some guy tried to commandeer and call his own here in Rochester. It's called the snowball method.
Yeah.
And it's real simple. It's like, first of all, you earn $1,000 and you put it away. And so this is my emergency fund. So if I need something by emergency, I'm going to only use this money for that. That's it. That's the only time I'm going to break this money open. Then you pay off the lowest credit card debt. Yeah. You pay that off. Then whatever the minimum payment was, you add that to the next minimum payment you have, and you pay that. And then once you pay those two, you add those two prices up, and you pay the next minimum payment. Okay. Snowball. And eventually you work your way out of debt. It might take a few years. Yeah. For me, it took me like 5 years, but I got out of it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
You ever have problems like that?
No.
Well, you're cool.
Well, I mean, and look, some people are just very good with money. And,
but his whole thing is people need to be taught how to manage money. Nobody's ever taught how to manage money.
Well, that's the biggest thing. Like, I think, I don't know, our school system's a little archaic.
Oh,
And we don't talk about
Rockefeller wanted
wealth
workers. He didn't want educated people. He didn't want sharp people. If they got to be smart, went on to college, great. But he wanted a nation of workers. That was his whole thing.
Well,
Yeah.
they got it.
Yep. They got
I
it.
mean, mostly, I don't think the education system or the style, at least the structure, hasn't changed in 200 years. And we're still based on a farmer's calendar.
Right.
Because the kids would go home in the summer to work the fields and do some stuff. And that's not necessarily the... which always struck me as weird because I go, well, what about planting season? That was school time.
Yeah, I know.
Unless they flex summer a little bit.
Billy, don't ask questions.
That's right.
And we won't tell you any lies.
You don't need kids when you got the oxen.
Clothes, shoes, and other apparel. 63% of people are looking for that. Electronics, 52%. Electronic goals, 52% of 315ers. Household essentials like toilet paper. You buy that on Amazon? I guess you can.
You can't,
My
yeah.
neighbor does. That truck backs into his driveway just about every damn day.
With toilet paper?
But
just something. Yeah.
every paper towel, toilet paper, diapers.
What are
Getting ready for
considered
the next pandemic, huh?
what would be
Christ.
considered Amazon basics? People buy Amazon basics.
That's their brand, I think.
42%. And then hobby, leisure, travel.
Like they have Amazon basic like T-shirts. It's the brand. It's their Amazon branded brand.
Oh, it's their brand.
Didn't that used to be a cigarette company? Your basic T-shirt, your basic hat, your basic cigarettes.
Yeah, there were basic cigarettes. I remember that.
And then they expanded into like,
I didn't know that.
You get all these basic points. You get your basic T-shirt. It's like Marlboro miles or something like that.
All right.
I worked in a restaurant. These guys were broke, so they'd buy the cheapest cigarettes off the res. They'd be like, basic cigarettes.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Basic cigarette. Yeah, well, the cheapest, that's where a lot of people still go. Mm-hmm. Cigarettes are, man, I think I saw
They're
something.
crack
the other day-
prices,
$13
Billy.
or $14 a pack.
Yeah, a pack.
Yeah.
And then there was, now it's, I saw something today where some guy smoked so much he had green hair growing out of his tongue, allegedly. I didn't click. It felt like clickbait to me,
Yeah.
but I was like,
It's George the Animal Steel.
I go, all right. It's all right. Whatever you got. Did George the Animal Steel have hair? He did,
He had a
didn't
green tongue.
He had a green tongue.
His kindergarten teacher did a green tongue.
Do they transplant that to the bald head? You know, they find out, hey, if we can grow hair on your tongue, can
Yeah.
we move it to your scalp?
Oh, God. Hairy tongue, though, could come in handy in certain spots.
I know somebody who might enjoy a hairy tongue.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah.
Could get knotted in the
We all do.
70s, though.
Yeah, we all do. Oh, God, did I hear shit today? Man. God damn, did I hear shit today? And I could say nothing. I said I would say nothing, but I'm like, God, did I hear stuff today?
So you'll tell us in the break.
No, there are sometimes you just sit and scratch your head. And here's what it makes you think. Like, think of,
Come on, Mark. Just tell the story.
it's not about telling, no, I can. I absolutely can. But I think in when you look around and you look at somebody, you never really know, right? You never really know. And it is those things when you find out, I always say, like, it's cool when you find out that somebody gave $1 million to a charity and never said a word about it. And then the charity comes out and goes, oh my God. And they mention the person and you go, that's cool because that guy didn't
Yeah.
need his
George
chest.
Michael was famous for that.
Right.
Rob Johnson of the Bills was famous for that.
So, but then I now take it to other things. Like, what is this person into and freaky shit they may do and sexual freaky stuff they may do. And sometimes, I'll always laugh. Like, I'll sometimes see somebody. I always love the joke. I remember somebody saying, comedy is that unexpected punchline. Like, it's not funny to point at some woman in yoga pants who's attractive and of, I don't know, an age, whether let's say somewhere between 20 and 40 and go, she's a slut. Not funny. But you get some 90-year-old on a cane that comes hobbling through and go, man, what a slut. Now, that's funny because it's the dichotomy, right? It doesn't fit the thing. And I, to this day, after sitting with somebody who said that to me, I look at everybody and go, I wonder. I wonder what they were like. I wonder what they're like. And then with the conversation that I heard today, I go, it makes me think, what goes on with some people?
Oh, yeah. Well, we know some people where you've told me stories. I'm like, wait, what? No kidding. I had no idea.
Well, see, I don't like that we say that because I usually I don't believe any human being keeps a secret, but I have kept secrets for people and I don't say anything.
Me too.
However, sometimes there are just some things that are so good, I give them a shelf life. I go, You know what? This is like
It's been 3 years.
No, yeah, right. Like a
He's divorced
non-disclosure
now. We can
agreement.
talk about
a non-disclosure agreement
Yeah.
goes for only 3 years,
Yeah.
right? That was the past administration. They're
Yeah.
both on to 2 other people, by the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what I like. That's when I go, you know.
Look, we have a buddy who goes, Brian, you could tell me anything, and I'm a steal.
No, steal
And I'm like,
trap.
wait a minute. This
My
guy, you
ass.
lead the league in gossip. You're like the Patrick Mahomes of gossip, dude.
He was half a chick, that guy.
So check this out. Like, we get the morning report at 5:20 every morning. So guess why? Guess what I heard this morning.
Yeah,
Like, dude, you've only been up for like 45 minutes.
He would hear all kinds of stuff. And then he would go through. I used to love when he would go on social media.
Yeah.
He'd see certain pictures, and all of a sudden you hear, ooh. And then all of a sudden he'd be laughing. You go, why? Because he zoomed in on the picture and he saw a flaw in some human being, and then that would be there.
This broad's feet. She's got to do something about. Seriously?
Comedy at the Carlson is the best medicine. That would be laughter. That is what is really maybe the best comedy club in the country. I'll say one of the best comedy clubs in the country because I haven't been to all of them, but they do such a fantastic job. And even the acts that come in there love coming in there, and they have some really big acts coming. Again, secret. However, this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, it's Bored Teachers Presents Teachers Do Stand-Up.
Wow.
Yes. Now, this is an actual touring group.
Okay.
So these are seasoned people. This is not.
It's not Dan's wife talking about the sex
It
life.
is not. It's not at all. Or
My wife just wants to watch like animal videos. That cracks her up.
the most hilarious teacher comics from around the country, and spreading smiles to every educator in need of a night of laughter after another challenging school year. But I think it's something that everybody can relate to, because even if you weren't a teacher, you were at one point a student. And I think this will be a lot of fun. Again, it is Bored Teachers Present Teachers Do Stand Up. Remember, laughter's the best medicine, and you can find tickets and showtimes at carlsoncomedy.com.
BTB's wood-fired pizza and grill in the Mall at Grease Ridge.
Iron Smoke Distillery, proud to bring you a range of handcrafted spirits that are going to delight the senses and ignite your passion for exceptional quality. I took my dad over there today.
Oh, wow.
Standing next to it, just to take a little tour inside and show him around the back and stuff. And whether you're a whiskey connoisseur or maybe you're just starting out, some people, you got to begin somewhere. Iron Smoke Distillery has something special for you, and you can schedule a tour by emailing Scully on their website at ironsmokedistillery.com. Again, one of the 10 best bourbons outside of Kentucky, according to Forbes magazine. That's pretty impressive. Now, Iron Smoke is not just a great place to go get your whiskey, but it's a great place to hang out. You can order up a Peacemaker and take in some musical spirits.
That's the idea, Billy.
Wednesday night, 7:30, another Vice is playing. Then Thursday night at 7:30, you can catch the Ayers Brothers.
Okay.
And Friday evening, it's Chris and Corey playing the Acoustic Sunset Sessions from 5 to 8. And at 8:30, it's Before 2K, rocking the stage all over there at Iron Smoke Distillery. So great spirits, great craft cocktails, great atmosphere, and great bands. Unleash your taste for greatness at Iron Smoke Distillery in Fairport, New York, baby.
Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Route 96 in Victor.
Leo's, the official bakery, deli, and cafe of Billified, has delicious baked zucchini bread.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
I
good
actually
stuff.
Went over there today with my dad again, got some prepared meals. All homemade from fresh-handed shredded zucchini, perfect for breakfast or dessert. Remember, Leo's has a deli full of exceptional quality boar's head meats and cheeses. And I'm telling you, boar's head is the best.
Love it.
Plus plenty of great prepared sides like mac salad, potato salad, fresh baked rolls, and more. And of course, $2 French bread. Pick that up today. Still warm in the bag.
Oh.
And Italian
Did you eat
bread
it on the
every
way
day.
home?
No, actually, we got the Italian bread still warm in the bag. What's the best thing about Leo's?
Everything!
That's right. On Despatch Drive in East Rochester and open every day.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat? America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get their feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable or edible, we gonna make it deliciable. We will fry parts of the chicken you didn't even know was friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. All that European stuff that you don't really normally eat, we'll bring it down here and fry it for you. Ask McDonald's to fry something other than what they normally fry. Guess what you're gonna get? Nothing. If it fit through the dough, I'll put it in the fryer. Hell, this is a dinosaur. All our meats are gently tenderized to their optimum deliciousness. We got fine dinosaur meats. Took my money, made me pay child support. Come on down here and get you a slice. Once they get your social security number, it's over. Motivated. So friends, let's just decide you don't want no barbecue. Well, that's fine too. Why not let one of my foot specialists or myself perform our magic? Look at that. Don't they look wonderful? If you really pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also. Success is the rule down here at Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage. So go ahead and give me a call or find us on the worldwide internets at the new website. That's JONES big ass truck rental and storage.com/.
Danny had to recall that from the break room days, and so I dug it up. Jones big ass or good ass, excuse me.
Call number 52.
They call number 52?
Good ass barbecue and foot massage. And they give you a phone number. I think we called it.
Yeah, I think we talked to
I
him.
think we did. Oh, did they answer?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what that was. That's
Where are they located? Do you remember?
somewhere in Atlanta. I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was down in Atlanta, but
That's a tour stop. That's a destination.
Saturday, we're going to be out at Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the grand opening. Oh,
it's perfect.
Now, how long is the new Matt is here, Matt Indiano. How long has the new place been open?
It's been about 8 months.
It is spectacular.
Thank you.
I mean, you walk in there, it is, and there isn't one person. I was other people sitting, strangers, strike up conversation in the waiting area. And this guy goes, "This is the nicest showroom I've ever been." And I was like, "Yeah, it's like home." It's like my kid goes, "This is great. There's TV, Wi-Fi, and snacks."
That's why I don't go home.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so well laid out and so well appointed. I haven't seen a showroom like this modern. Oh, that kind of open, but it feels. And the cars, you walk in, you get to look at everything. It's really well done.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we tried for a nice homey atmosphere and plenty of cars to look at. I think we have one of the largest, if not the largest, selection of vehicles in the area.
Yeah,
more Wranglers than just about anybody. I think there's 70 or so Wranglers sitting along the front line. So once again, we've got a good selection and looking forward to the grand opening this weekend.
So it's Saturday. Go ahead.
Is it true with Jeep? I saw something where each Jeep has like an Easter egg hidden on it. Is that an actual thing, or is that?
It's called a duck. The thing with the Jeeps are you get a little duck.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you get ducked.
oh, I've been seeing,
But I've seen things where it's like hidden in the car somewhere, like under the windshield wiper. There's like a little lizard or something.
Yeah, that's news to me.
Oh,
It really is.
I'll have to research it.
I
more.
just know the duck thing.
Yeah,
I've heard the duck.
Yeah, I've seen.
No,
it.
there's little what do you call them, stickers of things around on the Jeep, but the duck is the big thing. When you get ducked and you bring your Jeep to an event, or if you're in the store and you come out and there's a duck, that's a big thing.
Look at this.
And it's not autocorrecting. It's an actual duck.
It's an actual duck, and we will be giving out plenty of ducks to Jeep owners
Okay.
this weekend.
All right. Well, so what else is happening there? We do know that our friend Jimmy Z is bringing down his food truck.
Most importantly,
Yes.
and we've got
Most importantly,
Luigi's with ice
Come
cream, so
on.
we can have a little bit of ice cream
Yep,
afterwards.
yep, very nice.
We're going to have some of the people from the factory there. We're going to have some great specials.
Yeah.
A little bit of music. I know we're going to have one of our local NHL stars.
Okay.
He's going to be there as well. But just a good time to come down and check out the new place and get a great deal on a car.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the service, phenomenal. Like whoever runs your service department, they come out, they were explaining things. This one lady was in there. I hope I'm not saying anything bad. She had blown a fuse. And something
Literally
else.
or figuratively?
No, figurative. Like literally. In the
On the
car,
car,
literally.
not her.
Because
She wasn't
they added another camera to see whatever they were towing. And the first thing when the person came out to explain to her what was going on, first thing he says, it's covered by warranty. And I went, that's the smartest thing, because to say what's the problem is, and then in your head, the customer's going, ooh, he goes, I just want you to know everything's covered by warranty. Here's the deal. And if it happens again, it's an easy fix. And it's the camera that you added on.
That's fantastic.
And I was like,
I love hearing that.
I'm telling you, I was just sitting there watching this and I went, that's how you do customer service. The
I-
first thing you do is put the person's mind at ease.
Customer focus.
Appreciate hearing
Yeah,
that.
focus. Yeah, customer focus.
Customer focus.
Well, hell, I live in Greece and I drive to Victor for my service. I mean, that's got to tell you something too. I drive 45 minutes to get my van serviced by Victor.
And we love seeing you.
Absolutely. Your brother doesn't.
Oh, but I do. That's
That's all that matters.
it's a good thing.
So what other deals, live music, an NHL star, food trucks, ice cream truck.
And we're going to have plenty of vehicles
Yeah,
there.
so
You're
all
going to
the
see like a
vehicles.
little bit of a car show. I mean,
Oh.
so not just cars that are for sale. We're going to have a little car show. There's going to be some Mopars there. There's going to be a few other things. We're also going to have cars on the dyno. So we like to see how much power some of these cars that we modify put out. So we're going to have some vehicles on the dyno in the shop, and we'll be doing some test pulls showing what the rear wheel horsepower is on these.
Okay.
So it's going to be a loud podcast.
Yeah, but no, I like that. That's pretty cool.
It could get loud at sometimes. It really could.
So will you do that with the Hellcat too, or no?
We will be doing that with we're actually going to have a super stock Challenger on there. So
Wow.
It's a Hellcat super stock Challenger.
Who's may I ask whose that may be? Could it be yours?
Maybe. Maybe it belongs to my brother and I.
Okay,
There's a good possibility.
yeah. That's great.
But we have
But no,
one
you
that's
can't drive it.
Bill, you can drive it. You can
I
drive
don't
it too.
even.
It
I
doesn't
will
matter.
tell you this. I don't know that I could handle that. To really take that. Let's say you went to a drag.
Sponsorship over.
No, I'm just saying to a drag strip. That is a powerful.
It is powerful. It runs on corn even better.
Really?
Yes,
So it's
it runs on E85 ethanol.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
We had converted it over, done a few of our little magic tricks, and
Yeah.
it runs on ethanol. It's a quick car.
Ha-
I mean, they make a heck of a
Yeah.
performance vehicle. It's a shame that this is the last year of it essentially.
Yeah,
but,
it is.
But it's all the more reason to come buy one.
Well, talk to me about and I don't know what you know or don't know in terms of 2035. New York saying that they're going to have everybody sell. You can only buy new, from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, electric.
I'm, I think we talked about this a little.
We did a little
last
bit,
time I was
but-
here, but I'm a free market guy.
Yeah.
And for us to say that electric, for a governmental entity to say we're going to be only electric by 2035. Listen, I'm
an
with the fact that they
infrastructure
say, hey, listen, we have to be alternative energy, or we have to reduce the carbon emissions by 2035. But for the government to choose electric,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know if that's the most efficient way to go.
I really
don't know
don't
if it's
either.
not hydrogen, or if it's not some other nuclear, and I'm just throwing
Yes,
it out
right,
there.
right.
I don't know what it brings. I mean, it's
Well, the thing that is interesting is most of the precious metals aren't found anywhere in the western part of the world that are using these batteries. So you have a great company here in Rochester called Li-Cycle, and they recycle stuff. I don't know how toxic these batteries are, but I did watch on HBO something called Downey's Dream Cars, and it's Robert Downey Jr. And he took one of his big monster cars and had it converted to electric, but didn't want it to lose any of its power. So somebody who does this sort of thing, I think they're in Vermont, bought a Tesla motor. They had to put it in backwards because it just wasn't going to fit the right way, and the way they did it. And the car still had the same power and stuff. And I go, boy, that's a lot of, I mean, it's cool. He's got the money. He can do that kind of thing. It's just a lot for everybody else to be able to, I mean, where are you going to be charging and how far can you get? And all these things that I feel like when we make these blanket statements of by this year, boy, there's a lot more than just the cars themselves in order to make that all work.
Oh, there is. And we've putting in our new facility,
Yeah.
a part of that, and a part of, the factories,
Yeah.
the big three, namely, and actually all even the foreign vehicles, they're imposing upon the dealers to put in an electric charging infrastructure. And the problem we're seeing now is we got lucky because we put in our building, we put it all together
Yeah.
with the new building. But what you're seeing now is the actual, the utilities are saying, hey, listen, this is as much as you're going to get.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't give you any more.
That's just what I mean.
We had to buy a pole at the road on Route 96 with what's called a step transformer, I think.
But you had to buy it.
We had to buy it, $14,000.
Look at this.
You get to buy this pole, an
Look
additional
at
pole with
this.
the transformer, and they basically run the wires down, and there you go. But from what we understand, and from what I've read, this is going to be a real toll on the grid, and I don't know that we're ready for it. As a matter of fact, not that I don't know, I don't believe we're ready for it.
I don't believe
Who
we are
services
either.
that pole when Bill puts the Hellcat through it?
God forbid, we don't want that to happen. But no, it's I think this is going to be a difficult
Yeah, man. That is like,
endeavor.
right. Right now with Jeep, the when you walk into the showroom there, and you've been there, right there, front and center, the Jeep, the top of the line Jeep. What is that one with the third row now?
Grand Wagoneer.
The Grand Wagoneer.
The Wagoneer and the Grand Wagoneer. An amazing game changer of a vehicle.
Dude, that thing is like
It's a house.
Yeah, when you peek in it though, it looks so comfortable. And I think last time you were here, we mentioned this too. Didn't you say that you can have a co-pilot who has a navigation system that they can run, so your focus is the driver?
The co-pilot can run the navigation.
Yeah.
There's also a cooler that you can get, optional cooler for soda, of course, while you're driving.
Yes.
Or drinks for the passenger.
Yeah.
Massage seats. This is a luxury vehicle.
The
And
barbecue, anything you bring in.
I have never heard of massage seats in the car. Never.
massage seats.
Have you ever heard of that before?
Not in a car that I could afford. No. No.
No, I mean, I'm thinking of all the high-end cars. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
No, but it's a heck of a vehicle, and it's really giving a run for the money with the Escalade buyer and the guy who always has to have the Suburban or the Tahoe. And guess what? It's available.
Yeah,
You're not
that's the
paying
problem.
$20,000 over
That's the
MSRP for it.
Yeah.
It's but they're readily available. They're a great vehicle. Once you drive one, you're in love with it.
I think your brother brought that up to Vermont, and I was just amazed by when he popped the trunk on it, how much room there was just in that thing.
And they just came out with the L version, which is essentially the Tahoe versus the Suburban. They now have the L, which is the longer version of it. And they have you can get the Hemi in it, or you can get the I believe it's a 3.6 twin turbo, and it's that's primarily what we're getting now.
When
is
mom
the twin
really
turbo.
has to get to soccer.
Just in case you're in a hurry, you can get this twin turbo.
Yeah, but the even the Hemi in that, because doesn't the Trailhawk, some of the Trailhawks have a Hemi in it?
They do, but they
Yeah.
don't. Or the Trackhawk.
Trackhawk,
It's
yeah.
the Trackhawk, which they don't have anymore.
Okay, but I knew somebody who had one and it had a Hemi in it. I remember thinking, man,
That's fast.
that is fast and powerful. All this on Saturday the 15th, the grand opening, Route 96. We'll be doing the podcast there starting around noon, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right. And we'll have, and then you can see our friend Jimmy Z. You can see our friend Matt. You can see our friend Carm. You can see Kevin. I don't know if Danny's going to join us.
I got band rehearsal.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Because
But
he's
I'll
got
be
the
there in
Steel
spring.
Rail Revival.
Got a new band coming to town.
I don't know why you don't just do practice.
Why don't you do practice there? Exactly.
We should. We
Come on,
should.
Dan.
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't know I could do that. You know?
I'm taking bass lessons right now. We can have some
Oh, no
fun.
kidding.
Wait, are you really?
Listen,
Yes, I'm having a blast.
All right. So
is that Rick James over there, Bill?
No.
what are you playing?
I'm just.
No, there's a lot of songs with great bass lines. Are you playing anything in particular?
Oh no, I'm only like 3 weeks into it.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
this is fun. It's something
strumming
new.
the
For me.
Cs.
He's still on. Boom, 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 boom.
I was a marching band guy back in Aquinas, so
Okay.
it's. I was
Playing what?
drums.
Okay. All right. So so you've got the whole rhythm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to have hair. It was fun. It was all. It was all good.
Ever in a band, like a rock band?
No.
Any desire to do that now?
None whatsoever.
There won't be like the Indiano Brothers or something?
Absolutely not. I just like to close myself in my front office
We
when I'm
get
at
him.
home.
We get him set in good playing. We'll
Yeah.
get him in with Three Heads. What's his name?
Oh yeah, Jeff Dale.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick
his
with what
band.
I'm doing.
That's pretty awesome.
But I want to see your band. Dan.
All right, cool.
No, you don't.
Diggler's Bridge.
No, it's a brand new project. It's a brand new project.
Wait, is it called Diggler's
No,
Bridge?
if we're going to start the show with Diggler's Bridge, but when we're done, it's going to be called something else. We haven't decided on a name yet.
Wow.
So are you the lead singer?
Somebody said,
Wait,
yeah.
this
Somebody
is-
suggested Bubba Hotep.
This is breaking news.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Diggler's Bridge is defunct.
Yeah. Diggler's Bridge is over.
Okay.
We still wanted to play Steel Rail, obviously.
Yeah. So
you know,
you'll play that
we're in
as Diggler's Bridge.
Yes.
And then
And at the end, ladies and gentlemen, we are now.
so you'll have a new
Ithaca
name.
College.
You'll have a new name by Sunday.
Yeah. Yes.
Really?
Are you going to kick anybody off the stage
Oh no.
during the show?
So
No, aren't you introducing us, Billy?
when?
Or are you not doing that? Steel Rail. Are you introducing us?
I haven't said I could do
Oh, I
anything.
didn't know if you did or not. I was just wondering.
What time is it?
It's at 1:00.
Oh, I might. I don't know if I can because my oldest kid is coming to town,
Okay.
and I got to pick him up
Have him do
around 2.
Contractually, it's $400, and he's got to ride it this long.
Yeah. Wait, I kind of like the idea that one of the last Diggler's Bridge appearances as Diggler's Bridge happens to be at Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
That would be cool. I got to talk to my
I think
guys.
What might be cool is too bad almost if we could do it in a unique way, like put you in the back of one of the pickups.
Oh, that's perfect. So what's the genre? What type of music?
It's going to sound weird, but 70s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 60s, 70s, and 90s. We don't do many 80s.
You
it's just
like that?
classic rock. Well, no, it's not that we don't
Strictly
like
90s,
it.
Joel.
It's just that like I'm a 90s kid, and most of the stuff just fits around like the 70s. The 70s and the 90s were connected musically. The 80s was kind of an anomaly.
But the rock side or
The rock
the
side,
rock
yeah.
side,
Yeah,
rock
yeah.
side. So you do some Tom Petty.
Yeah. So yeah, we do like Led Zeppelin. We do Pearl Jam. We do
I think
the
you'd like
Doors.
it.
I like that.
Yeah, I think you would. I
Smashing
actually
Pumpkins.
think you need to bring the bass
I actually
out.
think I think you've committed now. I do like that.
we roped
I
you
really
in
do
there.
like that.
Hey guys,
So what time you setting up, Dan?
probably early then.
Perfect.
You could do the whole thing. Who?
I gotta get a PA though.
Well,
and
you're
all
the.
this.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of work in just setting up a show. You can't just like show up and plug in.
So Dirk
we're not
Diggler doesn't
we're not
have
an electric
a
vehicle,
PA?
Billy. What?
I don't know if they have
Is
a
that the
PA.
name of it? Dirk
They got
Diggler?
all that extra power.
Diggler's Bridge.
Could we plug into one of those cars?
Oh,
Yeah.
How about we power off one of the plug-in hybrid electric vehicles? That's perfect.
You put it right through the stereo.
Right through
Put
there.
the aux right into your
I
guitar.
have a funny feeling that would power everything you need.
It probably would.
Yeah. Good 45-minute set.
I have to talk to my guys.
All right.
Or at least come do it acoustic.
No, we want the full experience.
the full Diggler's Bridge experience.
Boy, we've just made your Saturday. Danny keeps looking at me like, really? Why'd you do this? Really?
And the price of free is awesome.
He'll hook you up. Your rider says plate from Jimmy Z. Keto friendly plate from
Yeah,
Jimmy
do they
Z.
have keto friendly plates?
Oh, yeah.
How about some no sugar added ice cream from Luigi's?
Yeah. No sugar added ice cream. And you can have a pizza bowl. You just can't have the crust. So you can have Jimmy put the cheese and the pepperoni
Yeah,
and
all
maybe
right.
some
A little hot
sausage in there. It's
sauce.
all
Yeah.
good. It's all keto.
I'd love to be there.
I'll serve it to you and I'll work the board.
All right, great.
It'll be a blast.
All right, we'll take a moment. The Plug in the Eastview Mall has the hottest kicks in town. Rick Hunley and his team over there do a great job. You could get every generation of Michael Jordan shoe. Matter of fact, I think they come out with a new Jordan shoe every month. And they had the latest. I just saw it on Instagram out there. And people walking around, I just saw somebody the other day at the comedy club. I go, the Plug? And they go, yeah, the Plug. Everybody's going to the Plug. It's an Eastview Mall where high-end fashion meets unique clothing brands for the vibe you're looking for. It's the Plug.
Well, Connery's Irish Pub, the happiest place in Fairport, or maybe on Earth.
Manscaped for the summer. It's not about the size of those cannonballs. It's about making a splash with your friends at Manscaped. You'll be prepped for every barbecue by making your grill master the hottest dogs the summer has ever seen. When you're at a cookout, let the meat speak for itself with Manscaped's Performance Package 4.0. It's time to get ready and not sweaty by going to manscaped.com using the code BILL20 for 20% off free shipping. But here's something else that they have that I think is really important for guys to know about. You're putting on sandals. You got those nasty toenails during the summer months. Take a look at the Shears 2.0. It's a luxury nail grooming kit that Manscaped has. The kit includes stainless steel nail cutters, tweezers, and grooming scissors.
That's what you want.
I'm just saying.
You don't want to be at that gnarly toe.
Oh, you don't want to have caveman feet.
Yeah, you don't want those little
You don't wanna look like you
monsters that
got
come out in the
talons.
commercials.
Talons.
Yeah.
The guys that come out in the commercials.
Right. The green guys.
So get 20% off and free shipping with the code BILL20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code BILL20. Manscaped, the perfect way to get your patties sizzling hot this summer.
It's food truck and catering season at Jimmy's East. Platesandshakes.com.
A legal issue involving your family, can make your world stand still. Well, at Circu and Circu, they've helped families get back to what matters most to them. Whether you're facing divorce, child custody, or any other family law matter, you're going to want a caring attorney by your side, guiding you through these sensitive matters, and that's exactly what you get at the Circu Law Firm. Family law issues can be really emotional, and Circu Law in Pittsford, well, they know that, and they have highly experienced, compassionate family law attorneys. They're going to work tirelessly each day for the betterment of you and your family. So whether you're considering a divorce, in the process of divvying assets, or dealing with custody issues, or any other family spouse-related legal matter, you can have complete confidence in Circu and Circu's experience and professionalism. I'm telling you, man, these types of issues are like walking a tightrope. Your world stops. Here's what you need to do. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Call Circu and Circu to find out how they may help or to schedule an appointment with one of their attorneys. The number is 585-385-2510. You can also email them in complete confidence through their website's contact page at circulaw.com. Circu and Circu, helping your family get back to what matters most.
I know I do this musically. I can't do it on my own. Give me all what, give
Yeah, we play Collective Soul too.
Yeah, I like Collective Soul.
You know,
So does Kevin.
they had more hits in the 90s than any other band.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yet they played like, but they're not, let's put it this way. They play in places like Fairport.
Well, hang
Pearl
on.
Jam plays like arenas. It's just so weird how it works, you know?
Yeah.
Like one's a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, the
Yeah.
other one's like, I don't play the county fair.
Yeah, that's interesting. It is weird, man.
So you still want this band at your dealership on Saturday?
Oh yeah, I'm good with it. This
Yeah, all right, all right.
Can you find us playing Sex on Fire or Machine Head? Those are good tunes.
Did see Machine Head.
How about some Radiohead?
Why are
creep?
you? What's wrong?
No, that's
I
nothing
like
wrong.
Radiohead.
There's nothing wrong. I'm just saying, like, we got a variety of stuff so you can pick.
No, a whole variety. There.
Yeah. 70s, 80s, 90s, and now.
Danny, I know today is Amazon, one of the Amazon Prime days.
Yeah.
You have more hats than any man I've ever seen in my life.
And it was never always the
And
case.
you've got a neon yellow Yankee shirt that matches your T-shirt you're wearing, and people can go. You can start checking us out on YouTube.
Yeah, Sook's already texted me. Our boy Sooks. He goes, "Hey, you see your color coordinator?"
Yeah, I know.
I need to borrow those sunglasses real quick. I can't see them.
Yeah, I know. What is?
Well, I think the sunglasses match too.
I've never
It was
seen.
coincidental, but yeah, it's like
I've never seen anything. Like,
everything matches.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
This is
that's
amazing.
it's not intentional. I just have so many hats I could do that.
All right.
I mean, you know, gotta look good.
Yeah.
Gotta look good for Bilify.
When you're balding, you got to put a hat on.
Danny,
I do
I'm not
That's
balding.
why I do it.
Oh, okay.
I
Where's your hat?
I left it in the car. I was running late.
so Danny has had. I don't want to embarrass you or anything.
No,
but,
that's all right.
but Danny was
Problems?
quite the ladies' man.
Oh.
Back in the day.
I was.
Well, there were a lot of chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever date anybody older,
Yes.
significantly older?
Yes.
Like you would say, almost maybe.
10 years. Yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
significantly older.
She
Go
actually
a decade.
dated Eddie Murphy.
What?
I'm not joking. She had a part in the movie Boomerang. You met her, and she actually dated Eddie Murphy at one point.
Where did I meet her?
You met her in the J.K. Hunt building, and you told me, Danny, run. Don't walk, run.
That's probably true.
That sounds like me. That sounds like I don't remember. Why would I say that? I know why I would say it. I could think of a million reasons why I would say that to you. But what?
I don't remember why you said that.
No, I met her, and she obviously there was something about her to me that there's nothing good about this. Like she probably looked like she'd be a good time for a short time. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't. We only dated for like a month.
Hey, listen, just to kind of okay, so
But your Eskimo brothers was Eddie Murphy, so that's kind of cool.
that's true.
Actually, I never.
How
I
did
never?
you-
No.
You never?
No, we never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
So.
there were. How long was she with Eddie Murphy, or was she really
2 years. Oh yeah, she
Really?
had a
For
part.
real?
She had a part in the movie Boomerang, and it hit the cutting room floor.
Until you told Eddie Murphy to run like hell.
That's okay, because she could be lying about it.
No, she told me stories where she. I don't want to tell this story. I'll tell you it off the air. But there's another story where O.J. Simpson told her
Tell the damn
to
story.
go
Who
get
cares?
some. Hey, take some money and go get some real titties. Like he told her that. O.J. Simpson was like a jerk to her at one point.
Not OJ. Such a nice guy. We all
Yeah.
loved him.
And then she runs into him again right before the murders. And he goes, "Oh, hey, how are you?" Like he acted like, you know,
Yeah.
they were best friends. Michael Jordan once said, "You are every black man's dream," he told this woman.
Michael Jordan said
Michael Jordan said this to her. She was a model for the Ford agency.
So we got Jordan,
And she took that person.
Eddie Murphy.
She didn't date Michael Jordan. She
No,
dated Eddie
OJ.
Murphy.
No, I know. I keep going. Keep going, Matt. I like. I
Dan
like.
Perello.
Thank you. This is where my head's going. How
Yeah.
did that
Eskimo
happen?
brothers with all
and
these
how?
guys.
What was she from here?
My olive oil voice and my guinea charm, Billy.
Was she from here?
No, she's from Kansas.
So how did she end up here?
She was in New York for a while. Somebody found her, scouted her, and they gave her a card when she was going to college. And her mother sees the card. She goes, "Hey, honey, what's this?" She goes, "Oh, some guy gave me a card." Do you know who the Ford agency is?
So-
No, they're a modeling agency. You need to call this
right.
person.
But where did you date? How did I meet? Where's the
Dated
date?
her here in
White
Rochester.
chocolate Dan Barillo.
She was a Fisher grad, and we met at one of Dr. Seward's going away parties or something.
Okay.
He was a professor of you,
Yes,
both of
yes,
us,
yeah.
and so we didn't date for very long.
There's something that
We're cool. It just
I
didn't
will say
work.
this. I believe that she told you all that. I think, but I smell fish, and I don't know if it's her or the
No,
story.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
No,
All right.
this is what she told me. I'm not making
But-
anything up.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Was she 10 years
I'm
older?
not
than
telling
you?
her. I'm not going to tell her
Was
your
she
name.
was she 10 years older than you?
Yes.
Okay, she was the one who was 10
She
years
was
old.
10 years older.
Okay.
It's not like I
did
was
she
10 years. I
come
was
to the radio station. Where did I meet her? The JK
in that.
Hunt-
Remember that room that I used to do production in?
Yeah.
That back room because she worked for Partners in Napier upstairs.
Ah, okay. Now I remember. Yes.
And you're like, Danny, run.
Run.
And I go,
Yeah.
well, we're not dating anymore, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Look, I'll just to say this. My dad has been in town. So decided to have a last minute visit. And my dad is not in the greatest of health. You guys saw him. He's a little frail, a little bit. So was not feeling great today. Decided that today wouldn't be a good day for him to drive back. So I said to him, well, why don't we go grab breakfast? And I took him around to different spots and tried to get him settled.
Yeah.
He feels like with what he has going on in his life, exercise is important. So I got him to a gym so he could go later. So we did all this stuff. But throughout the day, he reminded me of all the bad relationships that I had. And not my marriage
With
that
women.
didn't work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there was
Remember
one.
when you dated that girl who
There's one in
you
particular.
bought her a jacket?
There's one in particular that we went to England and we're on.
Oh, you told me this story.
And
once, yeah.
yeah, I did. But I don't know if I told you this. She had a Beavis and Butthead keychain.
I remember these.
There we go. And we're punting down the Thames River. So almost like a gondola that you would see in Italy on the canals, the Thames River in England. And she hits it as we go under a bridge, and it echoes. And I thought my dad was going to pop out of the fucking boat. He was so mad and so embarrassed. And then she was getting drunk at night and all this stuff. And he kept reminding me of, remember her? Yeah, I think out of all, I mean, you really have some questionable taste. I'll say that. Out of all.
Well, did he remind you of the woman who was like some heiress to the Sun-Kissed Fortune?
No, easy.
sorry.
Easy.
Sorry.
Easy.
All right, we'll say
Easy.
Sunny Delight.
Easy. Just easy. No, it's okay. It's all right.
Fanta?
I can't say it.
Tang.
He's Tang. Yeah. Crush. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hang on a second.
Yeah. Oh!
Yep.
Okay.
That was her.
Okay.
Now, every father will worry about their son. I mean, I don't have daughters, so I don't know. Do you have daughters?
Yes, I do.
I'm sure you would worry about daughters tremendously. I have only had boys. But I think you worry about, always be a gentleman.
Yes.
And no means no. I mean, all these things that are very important, I think, for young men to be aware of and know. But then at the same time, having been a young man ourselves, you kind of see certain personalities that can be a little more tempting than others. And I think that sometimes you worry about your kid, and I may say to one of my boys sometimes, hey, have some fun, but be careful.
Yeah, right.
Watch this one. Yeah, that sort of thing. Michael Jordan was just mentioned by Dan Barillo as
And I took
complimenting a woman.
Eskimo brother of Dan.
And I took that personally.
Yes. Well, Michael Jordan was asked about his son, who is dating Larissa Pippen.
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, and I believe is 17 years older than Marcus Jordan. So some paparazzi ran up, and this is what happened.
Hey, Mr. Jordan, what do you think about Marcus and Larsa Pippen together? You approve of it?
No.
You don't approve? Do you think he's going to ask her to marry him?
And then he gets into a truck, and that's the end of it. He said no. He does not approve of it. How weird would it be if you started dating one of your dad's coworkers' ex-wives? Oh, wow. I mean, that's kind of just screwed up.
Yeah. Especially since my father was 32 when I was born. So it'd have to be a real gap. May December relationship.
She could be a younger girl.
Yeah, but that would be so weird.
That would be weird. And
you might want to wear a 2x4 in your ass so you don't fall in, Danny. That's what he used to say.
I'm sure. Now, for many years, it wouldn't be uncommon for a guy to be 17 years the senior of somebody he's dating.
Oh, yeah.
We could probably, all of us, individually, each name at least 3 guys we know
Derek Jeter
right now that are in that
Simon Cowell.
situation, right?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. I mean, right.
Oh, yeah.
No, but all these. So, but I do wonder the reverse, which probably was always going on. Don't forget there was The Graduate, many years ago, the movie where it was. But I also wonder how much porn has played into this.
Of course it has.
I'm not kidding, because I think that...
the term MILF. Remember, like the movie American Pie when
Yeah.
everybody was introduced
Yeah.
to the term MILF?
Stifler's mom.
Yeah,
Right.
Stifler's mom.
That's what really, it really took off. And by the way, that actress, I think she like actually went along with that and started doing like younger dudes.
Yes, she did. She had like,
She admitted that she
yeah.
did that because of that, reputation.
She had a great time.
Yeah.
Right. But see, now, if an older guy starts doing that, we all go, hey, all right. And if it depends. And
But if he's got money, then he's not a creep.
Right.
He's just a dirty old man. But if he's not, then he's a creep. It's like a double standard. It's ridiculous.
Now, I don't know the situation between Marcus Jordan and Larissa Pippen. Who knows? It seems pretty bizarre. It would be weird to ever have, if I'm Michael, to even have any conversation with Scotty would be awkward to me. Because it's like the elephant in the room. How do you? What do
that's
you
like
say?
one of many issues between the two of them.
No,
too.
I
It's
understand.
Like, all right, where do we start?
Yes, there's a couple, and it all came out in The Last Dance. I get that, but and then I'm going. So this seems like porn, and then I thought, I don't know. Like, porn has always been deified, right? But could there be some benefit to it when you look at countries that have no porn at all?
Oh, the Middle East.
Yeah, they're awful to their women.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, just horrific.
To the point where they dress them to you can only see their faces, or sometimes only their eyes.
So you, in a way, you wish these guys could have porn just to loosen up a little bit and let them have it. But because I don't know, like I think I was exposed to porn really young, not porn that you're going to find today, right? No, but like Playboy and stuff. I think I was
nipple on that channel.
I think honest to God, I think I was in 3rd grade, and it was a kid in 2nd grade. And he would steal his dad's Playboys, and we were looking at naked women. And I had a centerfold, and that was it. And I think it locked in. I think I was locked into that.
My look runs
and
cold.
I've admitted on this podcast that one of the reasons my parents, basically my dad, pushed me out of the house was he found, he warned me once. I had a younger brother and sister, significantly younger, 8 and 5 years younger, and he said to me, I don't want that stuff in my house. I found it in your room. I don't want it in the house at all. If I find it again, you can't live here. And it wasn't like, I mean, I was getting the smuttiest shit you could get at that time.
Oh, wow.
I mean, just the most.
What age did you get kicked out for the
19
nudie mags?
19.
Really?
And it wasn't, I mean, when I say kicked out, it was like, kicked out with a velvet foot. I went and lived with my uncle for a summer in Park City, Utah. And then I came back and went to St. John Fisher.
Did you bring the box of porn with you to Utah?
No, I did not. No.
He had a housing reassignment.
But I'm just, and then I'm thinking like, if this stuff, let's say we're seeing more of it, and it is sort of porn, porn gives some false realities in certain things. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's some filthy
Porn lies.
stuff with porn. Like and I'm like,
Women really don't get stuck in the dryer.
well, those are my favorite because they're so funny. Stuck porn to me is the funniest damn porn ever, Matt.
Okay, I'm completely.
All right, so-
you got to tell me about this.
I was looking around YouPorn once, and I
Once.
It accidentally came.
You
on his
porn
phone.
accidentally like showed up on my laptop.
I might have been
YouTube.
looking at stepmom porn because I'm like, look at some of these hot stepmoms,
Subject matter for DeTulio.
and all of a sudden it's this woman, and she's topless, she's got her underwear on, she's waiting for her clothes to come get dry. She's gonna take them out of the dryer. She reaches in the dryer, and she's stuck. She's stuck, and she starts screaming for help. The only one home is her stepson, who comes down, and he's going to help her. Yeah, there you go.
For some reason, a pizza, too.
It's better than the pizza stuff. I mean, the pizza was cliche. I like it. And then there's another one where she drops her cell phone in the couch cushions, and she's reaching down. She can't get it, and all of a sudden, she's stuck, and her tits popping out. And it's like, and there you go. And I found it both entertaining and ridiculous. But I do think that some of the other things in there, the reality of porn versus
Because
reality.
then when these young
it's
guys,
the hair pulling and that kind of stuff, I go, wait.
when these young guys get into that, they think that that's okay, and it's not always okay. You gotta ask permission for stuff like that. You can't just jump into it like
wait.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Now hang on a second. Have we not? Are we not sitting in the room with somebody who once told us that they were asked to choke somebody?
True story.
Yeah, and I refused.
I love you for that. I love
like, no.
you for it. because
Just a little
but
pressure.
that's a porn
I'm like-
thing.
I'm like, no.
That's a thing, and I wonder, even with women like being more accepted, porn is readily available anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
right? I always joke we're never gonna have a great guitarist again because they used to just be these weird kids that sat in the room and learned to play guitar over and over and over.
Yeah.
Now with the proliferation of porn and it's on every device you have, what is a 14, 13-year-old boy doing in his room?
Right.
For hours on end. Ain't playing guitar.
No, he's on his
You know what I'm
freaking
saying?
phone.
Right.
The phone's ruined
Can you use
everything.
that sock as a pick.
Yeah, this is exactly. You could by the time it's done. That's a mean chord you're playing there. Yeah, but the joke thing to me, it's fascinating. Now, I've heard of people saying that they've found different things that they like, and then, they find this person later in life, and all of a sudden this person likes this, and maybe a mirror involved or something else, and somebody's like, oh, all right, let's give it a shot. Could you do a mirror? Could you watch yourself?
No. I don't want to watch myself.
You ever videotape yourself?
What?
You ever have sex tape?
No. No.
You?
No.
No?
What, you?
No.
No.
Oh! I bet there is.
No.
My God. You know what that looks like? His wife's getting raped by a polar bear.
It's a different kind of stuck
Here's
porn. She's stuck.
Is there a vomitorium in there?
I'm sorry.
Does she have to
I didn't
lay
mean
out
do that,
food
Matt.
for you, like in the?
I apologize. No, but I just, when I see the Larissa Pippen thing, and I thought it was interesting that Michael Jordan, I don't know that I would comment. I wouldn't want to make a comment. Yeah, he might have had a couple of drinks and,
Yeah.
I
took it
approve.
personally.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, that's. I mean, he's got to like play that over and over again in his head.
Ever have your father disapprove of someone you dated?
No, he did tell me, however, a year before he died, he goes, "Look, I'm gonna." There was a situation where my sister was graduating from college that day, and so was my then girlfriend, and I was supposed to make it over to dinner, and my then girlfriend, who had several pops, was like, "No, you can't leave. No, you can't leave. You can't. No, you can't leave. You don't love me." And I'm like, well, it's my sister's graduation. We didn't think this would ever happen. And so, I'm joking. No. And so, like, she gave me, like, so I'm calling, and I couldn't get a hold of anybody at the restaurant. So my father calls me up. He goes, "Hey, listen, I'm sorry you couldn't make it." I go, "I'm sorry I couldn't make it." And he goes, "But you might want to rethink this relationship, because I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're a man, but you may want to rethink this whole thing, because
I think it's a fair.
yeah,
It's a fair
because
thing.
you do what
I mean,
you
it
want,
is, right.
but you may want to reassess
Well,
this whole situation."
Somebody who's good is going to go blood's thicker than water, even for them.
Yeah,
Like
right.
if the roles were reversed,
Right.
you probably, you would be, I don't know, a dick if you
Right.
kind of blocked
Like
her
she,
from
like,
going.
like she was with her friends who had all graduated that day. They're at
Yeah.
a party. There was no purpose of
Yeah,
me being
right,
there,
right.
other than to be a babysitter.
Yeah.
Right. We were about 5 years apart.
Yeah.
At that point, I was like, okay, maybe it's time to wrap this up. And
Well, why? The other thing
I
is
still
this.
waited 2.5 more years
But
to
the
do
other
it.
thing is this. Sometimes when you like, I hate to say this. I don't hate to say this. I hate these kind of things, but those sometimes are tests where you go, "Sorry, I told you I got to go," and you just leave. Sometimes they come around and kind of go, "Oh, all right."
Yeah.
He's got priorities. This guy's got his shit together. He knows what he wants.
Or you would have saved yourself 2.5 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all.
That's probably
Or
it.
she said, "Sucker."
Yeah. My dad never told me this till it was over. And you go, "Oh my God, I can't even believe you're ever there."
I don't want to say anything.
All right, we'll take a moment. Something that just makes me scratch my head. I ask what's in the water when this sort of thing happens. We'll get to it. Next. Red, White, and Brew. If you're looking for a great date night,
Yeah.
say you have somebody who's perfect in your life. You want to get down to Red, White, and Brew. It's at 147 State Street in Rochester. And when you get there, it's all the wines from New York State. And mostly Finger Lakes, but around the state. And even beers. And you can get a flight and taste all the ones. Instead of going from lake to lake, well, you really can't, right? If you're doing a wine tour, you just hit the ones along a specific lake. But they have them from all over. So you get a flight, you taste all the different wines, you find what you like. It's charcuterie board. You can do a couple different tastings. And it's really a cool, relaxed, fun atmosphere. Again, 147 State Street, right in downtown Rochester. My suggestion is date night. right? Or get a couple of friends. If you
Yeah.
got people like new to the area.
Because they have games and stuff.
Right.
Games are more fun with like 4 people.
Let's say you got family who's coming to town and you say, hey, you know what? I know you're going to be heading down to the Finger Lakes and you don't know which wineries to hit. Why don't we go here? We'll taste the different wines. You find some you like, a specific winery, then you know that's where you go.
Right.
And the next time you can do all of that at 147 State Street. It is Red, White, and Brew, and find more at redwhiteandbrewrock.com.
Mac of all trades. The name says it all. 585-202-9218 and macofalltrades.net.
Land of Legends Raceway in Canandaigua. Oh, you got to get down there, Danny. Feel the power. Hang out with Race and Randy. Bring the family. Experience their brand new grandstands, infield jumbotron. You don't miss any of the action. And if you bring your kids, they have a Little Legends Kids Club. And yes, you can make crafts. And that's cool. But what's really awesome to me is you get up close with the drivers in their cars. You get to see them working on the cars, which I always think is really great for kids' minds. And if you get a little hungry while you're there, well, they got mouth-watering concessions, novelty stands, food trucks, satisfy every craving, and don't miss out on the thrill and the speed and the unforgettable memories waiting for you at Land of Legends Raceway. You'll find them at 2820 County Road 10, where you can let the adventure begin, and you can see their schedule at landoflegendsraceway.com. Land of Legends Raceway, the ultimate dirt racing experience.
Iron Smoke Distillery, the internationally acclaimed New York State farm distillery at ironsmokedistillery.com.
If you find yourself hurt on the job and you don't know where to turn, Connors and Ferris.
I love them.
That's right. Let's say you fell off a ladder. Connors and Ferris.
Especially Ferris.
Maybe you have a Social Security disability claim. Connors and Ferris.
Call Greg.
Personal injury. Connors and Ferris. All of which can consume your time, your thoughts. You're going to get advice from people you don't even really know that well.
No.
Hey, let me tell you about the time my uncle...
I've been sucking Percocets for 12 years.
262-COMP. That's the number you call. 262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. They'll stop the worry. They'll eliminate the stress. You'll get a good night's sleep because you made that smart choice. And in return, you get trust, expertise, and more importantly, results. Connors and Ferris, committed to serving you better, and they're only that quick call away at 262-COMP today. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Before becoming anal atrocity on Sunday.
What is this?
It's Machine Head by Diggler's Bridge. Well, it's Bush, but...
Do you have a couple of new names for the band?
I got like 20 names that I've thought of.
Okay.
But the guys like...
So
the problem is everybody likes cliches. I'm like, don't use a cliche. Like one guy goes, let's call it free beer. You know how many bands in America have been called free beer? I want something that's like clever, like Diggler's Bridge. There are no bands named Diggler's Bridge.
Right.
So I want something that's unique to that. Like Uncle Plum. There's no band in America named Uncle Plum.
Why are we
Uncle
changing
Plum.
it?
Because it's a new project. It's a new project. It's a new band. It's not like Diggler's Bridge is over.
Well, is there anybody from Diggler's Bridge in the band?
Yes.
You,
me,
and Horton.
Steve Horton.
Yeah.
Danified.
So why don't we just call it Diggler's Bridge? I mean, like Van Halen had different people, different lead singers.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, there were 2 guys named Van Halen in the band.
Yeah, but there's there's a Diggler in there.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, well,
All right.
maybe that will be part of it.
Would you like to open this up to people? 206-8866.
Yeah,
They
sure.
Can text in some names for
Yeah,
Danny's
sure.
band.
This is a brand new band. Like we had one guy who like bitched at Steve today, who like it's like you threw me out of your band. It's like no, we didn't throw you out. This is a brand new project, dude. So nothing like that. That band's that project's over. This
So
is
in other
something
words,
new.
you kick somebody out of the
No,
band.
we didn't kick anybody out.
Dan McCartney and Wings have
So
started.
you've gotten new people in.
Yeah, well, it's not new people.
So
Like, we're
did you
I'm
guys-
playing with new people.
Did you leave Diggler's Bridge then?
Yeah.
You left Diggler's Bridge. So those guys could go be Diggler's Bridge. The guys that feel like
If they
got
wanted
left
to, but
yeah.
I'm Dan Diggler, so it'd be kind of weird to have the rhythm section go, we're Diggler's Bridge.
Well, I mean, Skid Row did that for a while. I mean,
They did, and nobody watched.
Yeah.
Was it
Nobody
creative
cared.
differences, Dan?
No, it's just eventually you find some people that you want to play with, and you like them, and you want to move on.
Is your wife in the band?
It's the rhythm section from Seventh Heaven. If you know those guys,
Yeah.
they're fantastic. They're playing forever.
is
One of
Yoko-
my
Yoko
ideas,
Barillo
since
gonna
it's
be in the
7,
band?
Wait, say it again.
Is Yoko Barillo going to be in the band?
my wife. Well, that's another idea that I have too.
Oh!
because my wife I can't sing those high pitched songs, but she can.
So are you going to bring her
so
into
the
the
idea
band?
is like, I have an idea for her to start a band with my guys calling that like an opening band, and then I would come in as the closing band. So you get two bands for the price of one.
So she's going to open for Danny.
Yeah,
She's the
and then at
opener.
the end we come together, we sing a couple songs together, and that's the night. And the name of that band would be, my idea is Bad Beth and Beyond, since her name is Beth.
All right, so Bad Beth and Beyond, and then a different band when you get up there.
Yeah. Yes.
This is getting ridiculous.
Why is it getting ridiculous? This is why Bill Moran always says, don't tell people what you're doing.
Yes.
Because then they'll crap all over.
Yes. But you gave me a chance, and I'm going to swoop in like a fucking seagull and shit on this.
Danny,
Why
run.
would- no. Yes. Was that not the greatest advice ever?
It was good. I mean, we were already, that woman I dated, she and I had already like split up at that point.
Yeah.
She was cool. Still cool.
Okay.
She's a nice person.
Uh-huh. Well, you still talk to her?
No, I mean, like, you see each other once in a while publicly or like on social media. Hey, what's up? That's all.
You're still saying hey to chicks on social media, even though you're married?
No, it's just you just see people.
More of a yo.
I love
And they
when,
comment.
I love when
I mean-
Danny starts going, back. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, please.
All right. So now,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you just have one name for the band with both of you as lead singers? She does the first set and you do the second set.
Her ego's too big.
Oh.
Yeah, her ego is out of control, Billy.
Oh, you better be careful. Pal.
Yeah, I don't want this to turn into a Star is
Never mind.
Born
You know what?
situation
This
where I
is
go
one
and
of these
hang myself in my
Remember, there's
garage.
going to be a podcast with your wife and my wife.
Never mind. I'm gonna back out of that.
It's just she wants her own thing. You know,
her own thing with your guys.
well, yeah, that's my idea.
Yeah, but what happens if people like that band better?
Awesome.
This just in from Dan's wife. Dan's not
Bullshit.
good enough for my band.
Bullshit. Wait a second. If people start going, hey, we really like that band and we want to hire just that band, and Danny's sitting home on Saturday nights or carrying Beth's guitar and amp, what the fuck?
Taking Facebook videos.
It's not going
for
to
him.
happen, Bill.
What do you, that's pretty confident.
Yeah.
All right.
We both have our own, different charisma.
So I always wonder what's in the water when I hear about teachers that mess around with students. And I start to think that at some point, could you say some people, and I don't know for certain, I think a lot of the times when we think of this, we think of a teacher in her 30s and maybe a 16, 17-year-old guy. And
Or sometimes a sixth grader, like in the Mary Kay Letourneau situation.
Right. And okay.
She died, by the way.
I wouldn't. Yes, thank you. This just in from years ago. I'm teasing you.
2006 called.
So I would say in some of these cases, obviously the woman was attracted to this guy, and okay. Sometimes when we hear about underage stuff, you go, could somebody be born that way? That's what they're attracted to, and they can't help it. They can't change it. No matter what they do, they can't change it. And it's just unacceptable in society. And it's weird that these people sometimes rise to levels of power. Kirk Ashton, the principal out in Hilton, that would be one. Well, the principal of Johnson City Middle School, which is here in New York State, Broome County, has been arrested and charged with luring a child and attempted rape. The guy's 55, Daniel Erickson, but he looks like kind of a cool guy in the mugshot, not a mugshot, excuse me, the picture that they had. And he's the principal of the school. Yeah, he's like your pal. Hey, he kind of gets it.
That's how they lure you.
What's the pal and principal?
Yeah. But he contacted a 16-year-old student via Snapchat and sent messages indicating he intended to engage in sexual activity with her. Now, the weird thing is, like, there are some 16-year-olds that if they put on makeup and a dress, I don't know, they get carded going into some places.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying.
For women.
Yeah.
For women. More than a guy. It's a little more, guys develop later, and that's it. He initially lied who he was on Snapchat. And anyway, goes on, and it's a creepy thing. I don't know if you're born that way or you're just like younger women. It's a weird thing to me because you have to know as a principal. You've gone through the training. You've gone through all that stuff.
It was just a test to make sure the kids knew what was going on.
Well, you could say that, right? Almost like what companies do these tests where they go, hey, did you fall for the phishing scam that we sent out? Well, which is actually probably a smart thing to do so you're aware not to click. But I go, man, I don't know what to think of these these kind of things, because in my head, I think one thing is you've been trained and 16 and 18, not that different.
Right.
If you're married and you're
16,
not going to be
17,
faithful.
because 17 is technically legal.
Okay. So why don't you like back off a little bit? And I don't know what happens. Like, could there be a certain age that you just start to lose your marbles? Like you snap in your brain? I'm serious. Because it always seems like
Could
it's
be like
older
a
white guys.
midlife crisis type situation.
Yeah, but it's always the 30-something woman teacher, though.
30-something woman teacher, but because I have a theory on that.
Because the older they get, the more
when they lose their
useless
minds,
they
the
are
30?
as far as like they're not as confident in themselves.
No.
Okay.
Let's see attention. They're usually, if you see them, have you ever looked at a mugshot of a female teacher that's been accused of raping a student, statutory rape?
Yes.
And have you ever looked at some of them, and more lately you go, I can see it. Attractive woman, even if it's a mugshot. And I think what happens is you've always been attractive, you've gotten attention. Now you're married, now you got kids, you're tired. Husband's not paying attention as much. He's putting on a little weight. He's grumpy. He's miserable in the morning. He doesn't talk to you. He doesn't date you anymore. He doesn't bring you flowers. Doesn't take you out on dates. And when he does, it's there. You guys have sex. It's half-assed. He does pump, dump, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it works.
Well, do you understand? Like, it loses its magic. And you start to...
Pump, give.
And then you start to
give.
You start to regret.
Yeah.
Right? Or he goes and does something and you're stuck with the kids. Or he's bitching about whatever you do. And there's always these things and money issues and all that. And now here comes this, there's always been, we all knew the guy in high school that was a little more mature than everybody else, a little more developed than everybody else.
Had that pencil-thin mustache.
He was that BMOC. He was smooth. The ladies all liked him.
He could climb the ropes with just his arms.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That kind of guy.
Arm.
And all of a sudden he comes by and he's aware enough that he's now getting the attention of the teacher. He goes, hey, looking good today. And she blushes. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, I got it. And he keeps it up. And then he comes up and he kind of rubs up against her, does something, and it goes from there. And you're not getting the attention. And that's usually how this shit goes.
Yeah.
Talk to anybody. Anybody who's had a relationship that has fallen apart, I think most of the time, if the woman, you call it strays, the relationship, it's because you stopped doing your job at home.
Yeah.
And somebody else was willing to do that.
Yeah.
There you go.
We have a friend named
16
Stephanie who says if you don't become a slut for your man, and it works the other way too,
yeah, right.
someone's going to step in.
Right. Well, I get that for your man, but sometimes
It could go the other way.
Yeah, the guy's like laying on the couch, he's like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
What do you want now? Jesus Christ, can I just sit down and watch a fucking game without you bothering me? Yeah, that's going to work well. That's going to work well.
Sounds like Dan's first marriage. Just want to watch the Yankees.
That was his wife.
No, it was her.
I just want to watch the Yankees.
It's all you got to do is watch. It's all you do is watch sports. Like, well, it is part of my job.
It is. It's a weird thing, though. Like, listen to this story. This is one we brought up yesterday. These fetishes, like, are you born this way?
The Douglas County Sheriff's Office says they're searching for a suspect who broke into women's rooms at resorts in State Line and touched their feet. According to the Sheriff's Office, the incidents happened early yesterday and Sunday mornings. In both cases, the guests were staying on the ground floor. The person entered through unsecured screen doors. The investigation is ongoing, so anyone with information is asked to contact investigator Scott Wharton. That number is 775-586-7253.
But a guy just came in and touched feet. And I said yesterday, if you have a foot fetish, go to the beach. And maybe walk up to him and go, and if you got your shit together enough, man, massage your feet. You may get a taker.
Yeah.
She may be,
or you walk
she
around
may
with
have sunstroke.
$5 or free foot massages, or $5 foot massages.
Yeah.
$5 foot wrong.
And you can bring a candy right now. Deep fry it for you.
How weird
is the thing? Is like, okay, the three of us are heterosexual males. We were born heterosexual males, right?
Yeah.
We don't just walk up to random women and harass them. That's why this whole born this way stuff I can't buy.
Well, yeah, but hang on a second. We would say that somebody who may be gay is born that way.
Okay, but like they don't. But that doesn't mean that they go around and hit on other.
No, they don't. That's
Right.
true. They don't.
This Ashton dude,
yes,
like he was
groomed-
preying on children.
Yes, but if you, but
Like put a bullet in his head.
But hang on a second. Have you ever yes, that's a fair assessment. I think that, but have you ever hit on a woman and she, you're trying to find what you like? This is the same thing. So if you're born that way, I don't know. It's a weird thing to me. It's not right. We can't have it in society. There's got to be some way to deal with it. It's just weird that these people, they're usually charismatic and they usually rise to a higher level because they have to be, because they got this weird thing about them and they're attracted and they want to stay around these people and get more access to them. So they
Sandusky built his own fishing hole with the second mile.
It's a weird thing.
He left Penn State. We're like, wait a minute, you're a defensive coordinator. You are next in line for the Paterno job if he ever retires, which we found out he was eventually fired. You could just go leave in the late 90s to go run a nonprofit?
What I always find weird is and I almost feel bad because now it's Pride Month here. Pride Month is June, but it's Pride Month, I believe, in Rochester, where we live in our area.
It is
in July. I think they do it in July.
What do they have?
I thought it was in June.
Well, they want to
I
stretch
think
it out?
nationally it's in June. I think Rochester does.
I think it was here in June as well.
There's something in July that's Pride related that's specific, and they always do it in July. And I don't know why that is, but that is something. And I only saw some stuff on social media even bringing attention to that. So what are you making a face for?
Nothing.
What are you making a face for?
I'm making a face because it's like I got to celebrate your gayness.
No, hang on.
Seriously?
So this is what I was going to say. This is what I was going to say. Let's just follow this train of logic for just a moment. And this may get some backlash on people, but I will take it to something else. You wouldn't identify yourself as a heterosexual male. You would say, I'm a
dude.
No.
What do you mean?
No. But if you were in industry, hey, I'm Dan, give me something that would identify you.
Hi, I'm Dan.
I'm in a band.
I'm a
lead singer of a band.
Yeah.
I'm a recruiter. I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like long walks on the beach, short shorts. And
Kevin would be,
company.
I attach personal files to emails I sent out. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I love bologna sandwiches.
No, but what would it be? What would you say? If you were to identify, you meet somebody for the first time and I'm a what? What do you do, Kevin?
I love Tom Brady.
I'm a hockey dad.
Yeah, I'm a hockey dad.
Cool.
Okay.
I have a dog.
So most people, most people
I
aren't
have a grand dog.
Most people don't have to declare
Yeah.
as soon as they walk in. And it's kind of a strange thing when we make it that. And if you were born that way, well, what did you do? You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get that.
You just came in.
Right.
So why is that something that we identify by? I would even take it to, what the fuck did you do to have a birthday?
Nothing.
Right. So why do we celebrate that? I say we change it. No longer do we celebrate birthdays.
We got to become Jehovah's Witnesses.
We celebrate the day you achieve something.
I think that's cool.
If you graduated, if you wrote a book, the day it was published.
2020.
If you graduated college, that's the day we celebrate you. That's your achievement day. If you got a master's, a doctorate, if you opened a business, if you sold, you closed your biggest deal.
Smoke my 1,000th joint, Billy.
Right.
You pooped in the potty for
whatever
the first
it
time.
is, whatever the fuck you want to do. But you did something. That's my point. There should be. Maybe we should just start celebrating what people actually fucking did in life and not who they are by virtue of just being on the planet. And it does become, and there are people who get upset. I don't care. I get the idea of we want to have tolerance, right, and acceptance of everybody. You never want anybody to belonging. And everybody should feel like they belong.
Everybody should feel like they belong.
But a very interesting thing that I stumbled upon when my youngest son was here. I'm almost embarrassed to admit this, but I had this conversation with my father today. I did not realize how absolutely filthy, hysterically funny, and poignant South Park is.
Oh, it is. It's brilliant.
South Park, the episode I saw, Jameson's watching on HBO Max, and I, at one point, was about to say, hey, buddy, we need to turn this off because it's getting a little. And I just, as the words are about to leave my mouth, I fucking lose it. And he goes, told you, it's really funny. And it is, and I was familiar. I don't watch South Park a lot. I know what it is. I think those guys have done amazing things. Right?
Just these two dudes.
The Book of Mormon has been raved about how funny it is, and
Right.
it has gone around the country and on Broadway. These guys are, they've been able to sustain a hysterically funny show for damn near 30 years, 25 years. So this one episode is almost about what we're talking about. A gay teacher gets rehired at the school. Then he finds out, had they fired him, he could have sued him for $25 million. So now he wants to get fired.
Right. Mr. Garrison?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So he hires his teacher assistant, Slave. Slave comes in.
Mr. Slave.
Mr. Slave. And Mr. Slave looks like
a biker from the Village People.
You got it.
Yeah.
And Mr. Slave says things like,
always,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's his line.
Like, Jesus, right, all that. They wind up putting a gerbil in through a
Mr.
tube
Slave's-
and Mr. Slave in front of the kids. The kids are like, oh my God.
Yeah.
The kids come home.
Lemmiwinks.
The kids come home to complain to the parents. The parents are like, you need to be more tolerant. And they take them to a tolerance museum, and the kids, and then Mr. Slave keeps like stepping it up. Maybe that
Right.
was, and then kids go back and they go, that's it, you're going to tolerance camp. And they send them to like this tolerance camp that has, and at the end of it, they go, oh, there's acceptance of stuff, and then there's things that are inappropriate. And I don't know where we land on that kind of stuff. And it sounds like a conservative view on things, and that's not what I'm saying. I think you have to accept everybody. But some people are okay with taking their top off and walking around in public, and some people aren't, and that's okay. And we need to be able to kind of balance all of it. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able
Let's
to
put it
balance
this
all
way.
of it.
The Supreme Court they brought up the idea of pornography in front of the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And the Supreme Court kind of like weaseled their way out of it, but still gave an answer. And that is, we can't explain it, but you know what it is when you see it.
Yeah.
And when I see these parades, you want to march? Go ahead. But when I see something that looks pornographic in public, that's crossing the line.
I think a lot of people.
When your flag flies over the American flag in a public building, that doesn't represent me as a member of the public. You want to do that on your own? Knock yourself the F out. But it shouldn't impact me as a member of the public. I don't fly an Italian flag or a Yankee flag and have Yankee Pride Month because I'm a Yankee fan.
Yankees are douchebag. Yankee fans.
And by the way, they've been playing horrible lately.
Yes, but I mean, so I just think like
come on,
sometimes
man.
if we can step back and look at things on a bigger picture, there should be acceptance for everybody.
Yes.
And there should be a line somewhere along the line in terms of overall.
I don't need to know your sexuality or what you do at home.
It is a weird world where you have to disclose your bedroom habits when you walk in a room. And yet at the same
But you
time...
don't, though. They want you to believe that they do.
But hang on. For many years, many people have had to go underground. And I will tell you, I've said this a zillion times, that jokey thing we did where we backed in to see who would get hit on first opened my eyes to people who couldn't be themselves. Well, that's not fair to anybody. That's not freedom and liberty in the pursuit of happiness. That's not that. Pursuit of happiness is be okay to be you. When we look at people that are different, which we did for many years with slaves in this country, and then even afterwards, like they're less than, well, we can't, no one's less than. We're all human beings, and it doesn't matter what you think in your head, but we should, as a society, there should be an acceptance of everyone. Do we take some of that too far in certain areas? That's the question.
I think
that's
we do.
the question.
I think we do.
And I think that's something that society needs to wrestle with, seriously, as to where's the line. And right now, on both sides, you know, you've got the fringes get loud. So one says one thing or starts to try to impose rules, DeSantis, the other rises up even more. And so now the attention goes there. But that's not where most people are.
No, most people are in the middle.
And most people who may identify as whatever also aren't there. They're more in the middle. Yeah. They just are. And I mean, you know, the idea of parents instead of, that's fine. If you got, okay. Not every family is going to be the same, but I can tell you there are some people who are same-sex couples that have raised phenomenal children. Phenomenal. Who've gone on to be well-balanced, wonderful human beings that contribute to the world. And I could show you traditional couples raised pieces of shit because they were pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So, I don't know.
Oh, I get all that.
It's a weird thing. But I go back to...
But the other thing, too, is that...
In terms of what you would identify yourself as, if you're born... Maybe that shouldn't be something we celebrate for anybody, including birthdays. It should be what you achieved. That's who you are.
Yeah.
You're a graduate. You're a writer. You're a top salesperson. You're whatever. Just a thought. Just a thought.
champion Billy Gill.
Just a thought, Dan. Just a thought.
I'm
That's all
O.J. Simpson here.
I'm just saying that is just a thought. That's all. What were you going to say? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I kind of agree with a lot of that. Yeah. I agree with a lot of that. The only thing is, like, you know, if you disagree with somebody's lifestyle, you're immediately considered a bigot nowadays, or a white supremacist, or stuff like that.
Well, sometimes
that stuff annoys me because it's not the truth.
But hang on. But the other point of that is, you shouldn't. That's my point of. Even like when Shannon Joy was in here, we all know somebody who was not getting the vaccine, and there was an establishment in town, a private business that said if you can't come in unless you're vaccinated.
A few of them.
Yes. And
I walked out of one, and I was vaccinated.
I think the idea sometimes in those places was we don't want to be the cause of spread, but we need to make money, so we'd really prefer. I get it. I understood all of it. But this person who wasn't getting vaccinated just went, okay, then I'm not going to go there. This will change. And that was it. They didn't say anything. They went, you know what I mean? And then the others that get loud, now they become, and now we're fighting against each other instead of, hey, man, if we're truly about true freedom, everybody has the right to do whatever the fuck they want as long as it doesn't infringe on somebody else.
Yeah.
Now, Shannon's point when she was in here was, yeah, but you wouldn't say because of the color of your skin or the orientation that you identify as, we won't let you in. And I went, that is true. That is true. However, I do think that if we thought what you may be a carrier of something that could kill people here or we could take home to our families and kill them, I think then that changes the thinking on it. I really do. Because the color of somebody's skin isn't going to kill you. Somebody's sexual orientation isn't going to kill you.
Right.
But we thought at that time that was it. So I think we go with the best information we have at the time.
My whole thought with I got vaccinated. Members of my family didn't. It was kind of split down the family. The only reason why I got vaccinated is because they said you're not going to be able to set foot on St. John Fisher's campus and announce another football game unless you do.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
Sure.
But the thing is that if I'm vaccinated, I shouldn't have to worry about getting sick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, or it would be less. Yes. Right.
So what's the
problem?
problem?
We would think, yes.
But then we found out that the one thing I'll say with the vaccines, it prevented people from dying.
Yes.
That's all it did.
Yeah.
That's the most important
thing,
thing,
that was
though.
what we wanted.
Right.
That's what we were looking for. All right. Sorry, we got
Sorry, Kevin.
heavy and deep. I apologize.
Tomorrow.
Dick jokes.
Yes.
Yeah. Back to
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dick jokes.
Boner pills.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting one of those for as a sponsor.
Oh, boner pills?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah, Mount Everest.
Oh, hello.
3 compound ingredients, Billy.
Anybody want to climb my peak, ladies? For Dan Barillo, who's changing the name of his band. For Kevin, who's coming up with more venues on. I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you. It's a new project tomorrow.